amazing.
Welcome back to the Wonder Appreciated Podcast, episode 6. Bam, down, out, down, out. And we're going to start off with a little bit of close your eyes.
Make a wish.
Make a wish. There's a 40% chance that's going to come true in the next 8 days.
That's good odds.
You think so?
I'll take those odds. 40% chance it's going to come true.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to wish for $1 billion.
Wonder Appreciated instantly. I love opening up fortune cookies that are ridiculously specific. They're very rare. You don't find them all the time. But ones that are like, tomorrow is the day, my guy. And it's like, what? How? That's awesome that they took the risk on that. What's your favorite fortune cookie?
The rainbow's treasures will soon be yours.
Stop it.
Dead serious?
What? The rainbows? Did they ever be yours? Did you have possession of those yet?
You know what? I think I'm on my journey.
When will you know you got the rainbow that's geared specifically towards the Lucky Charms guy? Like, that's like not for you. That was meant for him. He didn't go eat
He was at
food.
he was at the table next to me, and they're like, no, that's wrong.
Oh my
shit,
God.
he opened it.
My favorite fortune cookie was, I don't think I have, it's like a boring answer.
Which one is your favorite one to add in bed at the end? The rainbow's treasures will soon be yours in bed.
You need to call someone who's very sick in bed.
That's true, though. If they're sick in bed, I do need to call them.
Yeah, that's good.
Wonder Appreciated. I'm going to put this under worth the hype, but not because it's already hyped. I'm saying, like, you need to hype this up more.
Worth more hype.
Worth more hype. The art of sound design. Okay.
I love where this is going.
I just found a fact about the raptor noise in Jurassic Park, and then I was like, okay, what are more examples of wild things you would never guess that make up iconic movie sounds, and the creativity that goes on in these sound designers' heads to try to make this. Especially, the coolest thing about it to me is when sound designers have to make up sounds that don't exist. You're doing a sci-fi movie, you're doing a fantasy, what does magic sound like? Someone has to come up with that. So the reason that I went off on this little tangent was because I found out that the raptors from Jurassic Park, the sound that they make contains the sounds of turtles
all the way down.
When she says turtles, she means tortoises.
The sound of turtles mating.
Get out of here. I don't think
It's slowed and reverbed.
No, it's not. Is it really? Don't tell me it's just turtles mating. That makes it so much less interesting.
It's combined with other things, though. That's the magic of it. That's
Okay.
the art. It's never a single note. It's always something reverse chopped, fried, mixed together with animal sounds and creaks and the sound of metal clanging, and then they like stretch it and then they make it into something cool.
Can you imagine the guy at the zoo hearing like turtles mate and goes, hold on, let him cook. Bring the boom mic
Bring
out
out
there.
the boom.
You gonna play it for me?
See if you can hear the turtles. Listen.
Gross.
But it also contains like bird noises and other things combined with it, so it's not just the turtles.
It's turtle smoothie. I mean, we got other things in there.
So, have you seen Terminator 2?
Yeah, of course.
You have? I haven't.
It's the silver guy, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes! T-1000.
He was through the prison walls or
Yes!
whatever. Yeah, okay.
Yes! Oh my gosh, yes. He's made out of liquid metal, so he can like go through the floor and go through bars and stuff.
He can spit bars, too.
He can spit bars.
He's like, hey, Terminator. And he actually loses.
The sound designer did that.
He did it? He wrote the bars?
Yeah.
I'll be bars. That's like, I'll be back, and I'm trying things.
That's okay. You're in
Yeah.
your experimental phase. The sound of him becoming molten and going through the floor is just a can of dog food turned upside down.
You gotta be kidding me.
Multi-million-dollar movie. He said, this is perfect. He said, we don't need the budget. Can of pedigree. Just turned upside down.
I was so scared of him when I was a kid.
You were.
And now that you told me he's just dog food upside down, I just faced my fears. Because,
God.
Yeah, and all these years later, every time a kid is afraid of something, I'd be like, you know what that noise actually is from that movie? It's a can of dog food upside down. So that's like kind of like saying, imagine everyone in their underwear, like on stage. Imagine every scary noise is dog food upside down.
Dog food all the way down.
All the way down. Damn it.
Yeah, I beat you to it. I beat you to it. Okay, I got a few more fun examples.
Go ahead.
When Jared Leto gets just absolutely beaten up in Fight Club, you know that scene?
Yeah.
That's them taking like baseball bats in their fists to like raw meat on a concrete ground, which makes sense, right?
Oof.
But here's the thing that was really interesting and gross about it. They put walnuts inside of a raw chicken so that it
Crack.
tasted really good.
I just spit in her eye on accident. I didn't like that.
Don't say that
Don't
to me.
ever try to joke in the middle of the walnuts bit. So it sounds like bones cracking, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you're trying to keep me on my toes.
Yeah. So it tasted really good. Turtle smoothie. Ooh. Yeah, they put walnuts inside of it so that it would like sound like teeth crunching.
Hi.
It's
That's
really gross. Star Wars. Are you ready? The lightsabers.
Wait, let me think. Oh, easy. Someone punching yogurt really hard. Just something ridiculous. Like, be serious about it, though. What if I said, what if that's someone punching yogurt really hard? And just pose that as a question to you, and as if you'd be like, oh, that's interesting, Joe.
Oh, yeah, that sounds... I could see that.
No, wouldn't that be cool? Nobody knows actually what the real noises are.
It could be anything. It could be punching yogurt.
It could be a guy punch.
Sitting on a pudding.
This is actually a baby pool of SpaghettiOs, and they threw a pig in it.
No, the sound of the lightsaber being activated is just an old TV set turning off.
But where's the continuation?
It's a film projector motor.
Oh.
If you were to guess where E.T.'s voice comes from the perspective of a sound designer, what would you guess?
I don't know what he sounds like.
E.T. 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 Phone home.
100-year-old woman.
You're right. It's just an old smoker named Pat.
No, stop it. Is it real?
Yes.
It's some old lady?
Yes.
They just like...
It's an old lady who was a chain smoker.
Oh my God.
She's an actress, but she just had that voice. And they were like, you're perfect.
Can you imagine looking at E.T. and being like, I know someone who could sound like that. Like how that looks.
They
How
were
do you
like,
pitch that to her?
They were like, you sound like
This, and then show him a
this.
picture. So mean. That's so mean.
But she was like, I mean, such an iconic role.
I mean, they probably gave her the bag, but
I would hope so.
yeah. Oh,
Give
please.
Pat the bag. She
Give Pat
deserves
the bag. That's a wonder-appreciated fact right there. I love
Pat
that.
is wonder appreciated.
Pat's wonder-appreciated.
Put some respect on Pat's name.
Be good.
The Bat plane in Batman Returns, a vacuum cleaner.
Fun. It would have to be kind of a crappy vacuum if it's that loud.
We could do something with my grandma's vacuum. She has one of the
Yeah.
cylinder ones with the tube, like the ones on like Teletubbies. She has tubby custard on the stove.
Oh my God.
Tubby toast in
No
the
wonder
toaster.
she lived so long. She's cooking tubby custard all night. God, I'm so hungry.
Some tubby toast.
Oh,
When all you want for a late night snack is some tubby toast.
oh my God. Think about how excited they are all the time. It's because they're nutrition. Huberman podcast, but he's like advocating for tubby custard, but it's not funny. It's just like, and the actual neurons that interact with your, it's almost an opioid effect when you eat tubby custard, because the way that the body digests it, it breaks up into the metachlorine. So you, especially early in the morning, 3 a.m., wake up, I have a bowl of tubby custard, and then I go back to sleep.
Tubby custard is the new alpha brain.
Wow, a tubby custard pill?
Oh my God. TC plus.
TC plus. Oh my God.
The Teletubbies live in such like a fantastical universe. I feel like there's no commerce. But the fact that like somebody took what these like 4 little guys were making at home and like turned it into this big corporation, like
Big
Tubby
Custard.
Custard, Big Custard.
The whole thing was advertised by Big Custard.
Tubby Custard!
I want you to guess what makes up the sound of the web coming out of Spider-Man's wrist in the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies.
A guy punching yogurt really hard.
A guy sitting on a pudding.
It's got squish to it, so it's got to be something squishy, like slime. Like, is it Jello? Is it like someone chucking Jello at like 100 miles an hour? Splash. It's got to be an egg. Throw it against a wall.
That's a good guess. Charles Maines wrote an article for Designing Sound. He's one of the sound designers on Spider-Man. And he claims in the sound of Spider-Man's web coming out, there is a cat spitting.
Okay.
He had this cat that just had kittens, and she was really angry and like really defensive over them. And she would spit. And he was like, that's the sound.
Wow.
He said,
having that ear and just hearing your weird cat be like, and be like, wait a minute. That's iconography right there. That's an icon.
we're in the midst of an icon. Oh. She's like, ah! She's all feral, like, spitting.
Hold it, reverse it, play that back.
Slowed and reverb.
It's a video. It's just a slow mode version of. See that moisture? He's talking to Sam Raimi. The moisture is what we need because it's kind of wet coming out of Spider-Man. Like, damn.
Why? You said Sam Raimi, but I pictured Tobey Maguire.
Asking Tobey Maguire if this is cool.
Does this sound like what your wrist would do?
It's like.
What'd that wrist do?
Tobey Maguire's like, let me hear it again.
He claims that the sound of the web coming out of Spider-Man's wrist is a combination of 3 things. A bullwhip crack, a process model rocket launch, and a evil cat spitting.
Oh, that makes sense.
Now you're
Do them
hearing
all.
it.
Ready? I'll do the first 2. You come in hot with the cat spit, okay?
Okay.
You ready? Here we go. Oh.
Did it do it?
Yeah.
That sounded just like
That
it.
was exactly it.
We're going to play that noise right next to the actual noise.
You know
and
what?
Compare.
Put that in the movie, what we just did, and I guarantee you it'll be kind of close.
Let's dub it.
Go! Go, Web, go!
It's working.
Us doing that 9 times. Anyway, all right.
At the end of the day, Wonder appreciated sound designers / Foley artists making the magic for our ears behind the scenes, and no one really talks about it. When the sound design Oscar comes on, everyone's like, oh, I'm gonna go get some chips. Like, come on.
No. This guy had to go into a room with a feral cat and get it to spit on him.
Yeah.
Hello? In Fight Club, they had to beat up yogurt as hard as they could.
Fight Club, they had to sit on a pudding.
They just on a pudding. Poor guy would have sit on a pudding. That guy's not getting royalties. No way. No. So put some respect on the pudding sitter's name.
Did you know the whales' fart bubbles can fit a whole car inside of them?
Whoa. Did someone try to put a whole car in it? What if that was part of Harry? I don't know why I think of like Harry Potter. Is they get stuck in a fart bubble or something in that movie? No, I'm not.
Yeah,
Good.
they get stuck in a fart bubble in that movie.
Harry. No, I'm not thinking of Harry Potter. What the fuck am I thinking of? Okay, say that again. Wait, they get stuck in a what? No one
Gets stuck anywhere.
Sorry.
Relax. Relax. No one's getting stuck anywhere. We're all good. A full-size sedan can fit in a whale's fart bubble.
Whoa.
We're also starting off strong with a fart reference.
Ooh.
Never forget our PG-13 rating, everybody.
Wow. You mean to tell me... You're telling me that I could take one of them fart bubbles and protect myself from the U.S. government?
What if we kissed?
What if we kissed in the whale fart bubble? I want to get married in a whale's fart bubble.
We almost got married at the Taco Bell cantina.
What I want to know is how. First of all, wait, is that a lie? Are you lying?
No.
Because how does it, okay, wait a minute. When it comes
When
out.
gas goes in water, it traps.
At a certain point, it's gonna it's gonna be too long and pop. That doesn't make sense. Air pressure.
It's
would come
that
out.
much gas that it just keeps blowing and blowing and blowing.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's so big that you can see it on the surface of the water. Like it'd be like,
It comes out like,
oh my.
and everyone's
god.
like,
The seagulls.
the seagulls. This video is sponsored by our Patreon. If you haven't already checked out our Patreon, check it out. We got unseen footage. We got bonus videos. We got vlogs. We're hanging out, going to the McDonald's museum maybe.
Joe's gonna whip out a skateboard that he hasn't done in 11 years, and we're gonna figure out what that looks like. We're also gonna go to Knott's Berry Farm and have a lot of fun. And if you're bored of that, go ahead and hit the Discord up, because there's a bunch of cool people talking about fashion, music, memes.
And also, top tier patrons can submit to this podcast, and we might read your submission. Boom, bam. Check it out. It's a lot of fun, and it supports this podcast. So if you like this podcast and you just want to support, you can do that too.
There's new content every month. I hate saying content. This is for the video. I want them to know this. I feel like a product.
How about treats?
Oh yeah. Little treats on there. There's
treats every month.
treats every month.
There you go. Ad read over.
The guy who invented Pringles, when he passed, they put his ashes in a Pringle can.
I also had that to bring today.
I know. And yeah.
So I'm a little salty, pun not intended. We found out right before we started recording that we had the same fun fact to start off, which is what? Of course we did. Also, he's the designer of the can.
He's a designer too?
He didn't make Pringles. He made the Pringles can and patented the packaging.
I think that's fascinating.
Do you know what flavor?
Sour cream and onion.
Cap off the fart conversation with one more fart.
Okay.
Somebody claimed online, and I was doing my little research, and I couldn't find any evidence for it, but I liked the thought, so I'm going to share the thought. But just so everyone knows there's no scientific evidence behind this. Somebody claimed that if we didn't have a certain gut bacteria, that our farts would be visible and colored in the air.
Wait, if we didn't have something, our farts would be a color?
Yeah.
Wow.
And I was searching and
But
searching.
it wouldn't
and
be like
searching.
a powder.
No, it would be just visible gas.
What's visible gas? Like smoke?
That's why I knew it couldn't be true. It's too good to be true.
Could you imagine? That's way too good to be true.
Yeah.
But not to bag on this hypothetical, but you could also just say
if we didn't have bone density, we could fly.
yeah,
I
that'd be
know.
the same.
Yeah. And also I feel like if that was true, we would find a way to take a pill to not have that so we could have colored farts. In the same way that we take pills to reduce gas, we would enhance that.
There'd be cosmetic surgery to get you get trails in Fortnite. You could buy trails. It would be all the rich kids would have powder. Oh my god.
The one that has the shimmer in it.
Okay, real question, dead serious.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we keep talking about farts. I'm just gonna do it.
We're capping off the fart conversation.
Okay, we're gonna cap
Let's
it
get
off
all
air.
the fart stuff out
Let's
now.
get it all out now. Oh. Uh-oh, someone's getting their farts out. Falsetto with the stinky.
Someone's getting their farts out.
Fartsetto.
Fartsetto in a fartsetto. Dominic Fartsetto. All right.
Whoa, this supposed to be Dominic Toretto?
Yeah.
How did you remember his name?
Dominic
Anyway.
Turdetto.
Oh my god. Turdeddu. No. Joe, don't ruin
God,
it.
no.
Oh.
Took
Whatever.
the bit too far.
If someone could make your farts smell good all the time.
You can.
Stop this nonsense. Is that part of your facts?
No, but you can reduce the scent of your farts.
Cosmetically.
There is some type of herb that they give to people who have had colon surgery because their farts are more dense.
Okay, can we just make that part of the standard American diet? Why don't we just crush it up and put it in everything we eat? Are you kidding me? There's a way to make our farts stinky less?
Yes.
Teacher, is there a way I can make my farts stink less? I'm a bellist. Actually, there is. It's an herb called cosmetarine.
Cosmetarine.
Ah.
Please welcome
is
to the
she?
stage. Who is she? Who is she? Cosmetarine. And then the little sound of a smile.
Ew, we're kind of rude. today. We're kind of in
Rude and crude.
We're kind of in your guys' business. Whoa.
I'm being like the pink ladies in the 50s movies. They're like, coming in rude and crude.
Do you really think that people back then had cute little gangs like that? No, probably not, right?
I think there was like biker gang or like car gangs.
There's a lot of facts I found out about pirates that I'm not going to share on this. None of the things I thought were true are true.
Yeah.
There was like 8 of them, and they were all like really mean. If I could do like a stink be gone, and it was a pill, and how much would you pay? What's the max price?
You can just get it at the store.
You're telling me this exists and no one does it?
You're aware that fenugreek makes you smell like maple syrup, makes your sweat smell like maple syrup.
I don't know if I...
This is not advice.
No.
We're going to say right now, nothing. Please don't follow this. We know someone who takes fenugreek to make their sweat smell like maple syrup.
And it does. It was weird.
And it works.
One of our friends of ours was like, hey, come here, smell me. Dead serious, like did not crack one tiny smile. Was like, smell my armpit right now.
Yes.
And I full on did. Didn't even care. Aubrey did it too. It smelled like IHOP. But guess what? We don't know if that's chemistry for everybody. Yeah. It could do the opposite for you. You could do like insta stink if you do it. Because I don't know.
You smell like that bug that was in our house.
Oh, the big stinky bug.
The big stinky bug.
He needs to take some fenugreek. Can we bring back mystery flavors? Hold up.
Wait a second. Hold the floor. I'm looking into this camera.
Wonder appreciated mystery flavors. Mystery flavors were so much fun, and they didn't have to be good. It was the thrill of it all, right? When you see a question mark on that dum-dum, and you're like, oh, I'm going in. Woo! I'm going to find something seriously good in here. And there was always a part of me that thought that there was a secret flavor that only existed in the mystery flavors.
The mystery airhead isn't its own flavor?
That might be what I'm thinking of. I don't know that.
I swear it is.
It might be its own flavor, but... Which is probably just 8 of them together, logically. Makes sense, right?
Yeah, it's like strawberry, watermelon, orange.
Yeah, it's all... If you gave me an option on a store right now as an adult, and there was a whole bunch of Pringles, and one of them had a big question mark on it, I was like, mystery Pringles, I would go in, unless it was the guy who was buried in the Pringles.
Oh my god!
Not cool. Wow.
I'm trying to get past that part, but like that was really something.
Hey, condolences. I don't make fun of the non-living.
Don't speak ill of the
non-living. That was a bit. We were all having fun. Does that get me out of it?
You weigh out the amount of people that will be affected by your joke.
But I guarantee you,
none of them are listening to this podcast.
None of them are listening. And if they are, my
Did
condolences.
he pass away like pre-1950?
Guaranteed. I don't know that, so I shouldn't have said guaranteed. Why did I say that? Because I wanted to believe it. That was confirmation bias on myself. I said guaranteed.
Wow.
I said guaranteed.
Guaranteed.
Is what I just said.
Guaranteed.
I'd give that one a guarantee.
Delicious flavor, guaranteed. What was your most exciting mystery flavor moment in your life?
I'm going to go ahead and say it was a mystery ball.
Wonder Ball?
It was a Wonder Ball. Wonder appreciated
Wonder
Ball.
Ball. The early 2000s was the mystery flavor mania.
Oh, my head's like exploding. I'm so excited to talk about this. There's so many things we could talk about. We could do a whole episode on just mystery.
No. Wasn't there a mystery?
There was a mystery guitar man. He was a mystery.
Mystery Guitar Man is my favorite mystery flavor.
That's my favorite mystery flavor.
2007 Mystery Guitar Man. Mystery is, what does he look like without his glasses? No one knows.
No one knows.
It's a mystery.
It's just more
face.
More face.
Mystery Airhead, classic banger. White mystery.
Whatever happened to Life is Good merch, that's a white mystery. Skiing, that's a white mystery.
Skiing is such a white mystery.
My favorite mystery flavored thing has to be Dum-Dums, only because there's a ton of a variety.
They're always different, right?
They're always different, and I feel like the risk of a mystery only matters if there's flavors you don't like. You know what I mean? Like the mystery is a lot more rewarding when it's, oh, you got cherry, instead of like, oh, buttered popcorn. That's not what I wanted.
You peaked the mic. And we have your mic turned down so low and you peaked the mic. It's off the charts. That was shocking. My Cracker Jacks experience. Should we tell them about that?
Let's talk about my Cracker Jacks experience real quick.
I can't believe that existed.
There was an app. So I was at a baseball game.
The sheer existence of this. It's so bunk.
I was at a baseball game one time, and I was like, I'm going to order some Cracker Jacks just because I wanted to be an American. This was during the time where apps were pretty new, and everybody had an app for no reason. Yeah. And I looked at the back of the Cracker Jacks, and it said, it was an app, and I was like, what could they want me to go here for? This was a call to action to go to their Cracker Jacks experience. Of course I downloaded it.
No, not their Cracker Jacks experience. My Cracker Jacks.
My Cracker Jacks experience. So I downloaded the app, and it took forever to sign in. I had to tell them my license plate number. It was insane. Like, I can't even get through the sign-in. I can't even log into this thing.
I remember you thinking it was kind of funny at the time, like, sending me a picture of it and being like, still can't log into my Cracker Jacks experience.
I haven't even cracked the home screen of my Cracker Jacks experience yet. It was a way to get them to do a survey.
Yes.
But the reward was very special. So I logged into the app, which took me 5 minutes. You should not take 5 minutes to log in on any app, ever.
The longest 5 minutes of your life.
Because I was waiting. I was anticipation. It was a mystery. I needed to know what was on the other side of this form I had to fill out.
Right.
And then it was like 3 experiences that you get to do. I think they really call them that.
We're using experience lightly.
We're using experience lightly. You know those wooden head cutouts where you put your head in like an astronaut and you're an astronaut because your head and you take a picture? It was just a screen with a hole in it, and it was just a picture of a guy on a batter's box like batting, and you put your head through it, and that was your Cracker Jacks experience. And it was like, it was you as a fan, and then you as that, and then I was like, is there rewards? Like, did I win? Do I get free Cracker Jacks? Look what I just did. I didn't get to meet the sailor on the Cracker Jacks box. Nothing happened. I just put my head in and it wasn't even working because the camera wasn't where the thing was.
It was because using your camera to take a picture of you can't get it far enough away.
No.
It was tiny.
Yeah. I had to stand like 40 feet away from my friend for him to even get a blurry photo of me, my Cracker Jacks experience. I'm probably one of 40 people that's done this. I've had a Minecraft.
That has followed us for so long afterwards. Calling things in your life your Cracker Jacks experience.
That's when we got married, that was my Cracker Jacks experience. We're having a Cracker Jacks experience right now, but it's both of ours individually, by the way. So
because it's never our Cracker Jacks experience.
2 people could never have the same Cracker Jacks experience. They both individually have their own Cracker Jacks perspective.
My friend sent me a video of a snail eating a beet, and you can see it in their head when they eat it. Like, because it was see-through.
I don't like that.
It was trippy.
Oh, yucky.
It was also cute, though.
Yeah, until you see the anatomy of a snail, which is...
Anatomy of a Snail.
That's Turtles all the way down.
Yeah.
What's the guy who writes those books?
John Green.
John Green said...
Anatomy of a Snail.
Anatomy of a Snail. The perks of being a snail instead of a wallflower.
Wait, I like that a lot.
Yeah, there you go.
The perks of being a snail. Do you follow this amazing creator on Instagram? They make tiny little models of like video stores and grocery
yes,
stores.
I do. Of course I do.
And they put their pet snail in there.
Yeah, of course I
And
see
the
that.
snail just like explores, and there's like tiny little Slurpees and tiny little videotapes for the little snail. It's amazing.
We actually have to get them on. That's a great person to have on.
Yes.
Eventually we want to have guests on the podcast. I
Yeah.
think, and please, if you're on the Discord, submit who you think should be on the podcast.
Yes.
And don't put like ultra fan. I'm talking people who are wonder appreciated.
Yes.
I mean, I actually want to talk to some people that do something that I don't get. Like, I need to know what goes on in their head to get into that space.
Yep.
Because I try to get there all the time and I don't. Like, a friend of ours is really into toys, and specifically Toy Story toys. And the way he talked about it, I was like, dude, how do you get there? Like, what is that emotion that you can get out of something so obtainable? For me, all the emotions I get are things that are slightly out of reach for me. That I guess that keeps me going, but never. He sees Buzz Lightyear and he's like, let's get it. It's go time. I love this more than anything. And it makes me smile and happy. I want that so much for something that instant, visual.
Yeah.
Aubrey does that to me.
I have that. So I can't...
Yeah, Aubrey does have that.
I'm already enlightened enough.
Can we talk about Wonder Appreciated Aubrey's little thing that she does every day? People don't know this about you.
We'll do a
whole thing about it? We're not ready yet.
I need an episode.
All right, well, stay tuned. Aubrey will have a full episode about her little Wonder Appreciated thing, which I can promise you is going to be a lot of fun. Okay.
To button that,
Yeah.
everybody go follow the Snail creator.
Find them on socials at Aaliyah. Spelled Aleia.
If you give a mouse cheese, what is the book?
If you give a mouse a cookie,
he'll whoop the shit out of you.
Why? I already gave it to him.
He doesn't, because he wants more. He knows you want more.
He's thirsty for violence.
He doesn't have the capacity to buy cookies because he doesn't use currency. So he knows
He's
you
like,
have
I know
more.
you have more.
Yeah. And if you don't have more, go get some. I'm a rat and I'm not allowed to be in a store yet. Until we solve those laws.
The snails are allowed in the store, though.
Snails are allowed in stores?
The perks of being a snail.
The perks of being a snail. Next, I got 2 truths and a lie. You ready? Okay.
Yay! A game!
Play a little game.
Oh my gosh, a game for me and mine?
Yep. 2 truths and a lie.
Okay.
Number
Yes!
1.
I'm sorry. I love games. I'm really competitive. I want to win.
Number 1. Bananas are berries. Number 2. It's illegal to name your kid Napoleon in France. Number 3. In Germany, there's a sport called baby boxing, and babies box within a ring, a miniature ring sized to them.
I want them all to be true. I know bananas are berries.
You knew that.
Yes.
Okay.
The lie is it's illegal to name your child Napoleon.
That's the truth. Baby boxing would never be real. Are you kidding me? I can't believe that wasn't the most obvious one.
I thought it was a fake out.
Just having kids beat each other up
I
as
thought
a
it was a
joke?
fake out. I thought it sounded so ridiculous that there's no way.
Is it because I added in Germany? They do not have baby boxing because that would be cruel and unusual.
Okay. Well, I thought it was so. I mean, I thought it was just like stick 2 babies in a thing and watch them like be cute, and it's like they call it baby boxing.
Beat each other up.
They probably don't beat each other up, but I thought it was like maybe it was like a weird tradition, weird Christmas thing.
Never miss the opportunity to go dress up in costume and go somewhere with your friends. Let me explain. It doesn't matter what it is. I went to Vegas dressed up as a king. It was my bachelor party and everyone dressed up as knights. We went to the medieval time show or whatever, and everybody there, even on the strip, was like, something excited to just have you here and be in costume. And they were all so hyped. I got so many free drinks at the bar because everyone was like, oh, the king is here. What a life hack.
Yeah,
You want to never...
That one, the king specifically?
You want to never pay for a drink ever again in Vegas? Dress up as a king or a queen. And everyone would be like, oh, the queen is here. Oh, a drink for the queen. Oh, the king is here. The drink for the king. They'll always do it. Aubrey wore her veil at a pizza place. And because she was like, you know, whatever, we're going to get married this weekend. So she was just wearing her veil. And we got a free pizza. And it was awesome. And I was like, can you just keep wearing that for like a month? like, how recently can we be just married to get a bunch of free stuff?
Yeah, we're just married.
Yeah, the scam. What
Wonder appreciated scam.
Wonder appreciated scams.
So we had pranks last week, and now we're doing scams.
Scams.
Community segment. If you're a top tier patron on our Patreon, you can submit your own Wonder Appreciated things, and we might read them on here.
That's right.
This was submitted by Noelle Niemeier, longtime patron.
Long time
Friend. A big one for me is getting dressed in an outfit every day, even if I'm feeling down or not going anywhere. Something about putting on real clothes makes me feel like I'm finally awake and a real person. I agree, Noelle. That is a great point. sometimes it's really just that one motion that you have to do to kick yourself into gear.
Absolutely.
And I think feeling dressed up is an exciting feeling regardless if you have any destination afterwards.
Love that. Absolutely love that one. I do this almost every day. If I know I have nothing to do, you'll catch me actually trying to get a fit off. Like if I'm trying to not do anything that day, I will get a fit off. And it gets me motivated. Even when I'm at my house, I was like, a guy dressed like this can't be watching TikTok for 8 hours. No way. He can't just be wearing a collared shirt and watching TikTok for 9 hours. That's not going to happen. So it forces me to think about what I am. There's a healthy pressure you put on yourself if you dress up nice to do nothing.
For me, it's more of a way of like romanticizing whatever I'm doing. If I put on a dress to clean the house, I'm like, I'm literally Cinderella. I'm mopping the kitchen and I open the window and a bird comes and flies in and lands. That could be me and my schlubs, or that could be me in my cleaning dress.
In the cleaning dress.
It adds a little bit of whimsy and fantasy to whatever I'm doing. I have my schlubby schwetz day, but like
That's hardcore editing day, by the way, guys. Aubrey, when she gets in her schlubby schlams or whatever you said, you don't see her for like 3 days.
if you can't get anything done, if it's one of those days where you are down and out, at least you put your socks on. I love that, Noelle.
I love that one. Obscure joy.
Obscure joy.
Obscure
Joys.
There's a thing called mutton bustin', which is...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Let's go.
Aubrey knows mutton bustin'.
I don't, but I like the name.
There's a thing called mutton bustin' where...
Can I guess what it is?
Yeah, go ahead. What do you
I
think it is?
don't know what it is, I swear. Mutton is obviously, I believe, is lamb.
You think it's lamb or sheep?
Lamb is a baby sheep.
Oh. Fun fact, lamb is a baby sheep. I bet you didn't know that.
Yeah,
Yeah, everyone didn't know that, Joe.
Yeah, no one knew that.
Nobody
Nobody knows
I'm
that.
hyping up all my homies that don't know that. Anyone,
Nobody knows that.
Hey, shout out to everyone who didn't know baby lamb's a sheep. That's,
Yeah, no one knew.
wow. Well, okay. People don't realize that hibernating isn't like a bear sleeping for 5 months. That's not true.
That was just like the media tricking us.
So you're going that route? That's where you want to take this?
There were so many books and TV shows, I feel like, when we were kids, and they were like, I swear all the bears were going to sleep.
No, they weren't.
In the movies and books. I swear.
I think they didn't. I think we all just assumed that's what that meant. In fact, I think some of my teachers thought that that's what that meant too, because I didn't hear them say otherwise. It was always,
Yes!
And for 3 months, they go into hibernation, which is like a sleep. And I'm like, oh, so they go to sleep for 3 months.
All they do is live inside for 3 months.
I think our teachers thought that was true.
That's what I'm saying. We were all lied to.
I think it was the media.
It was mass media.
It was big sleep. It was Serta just absolutely roasting us all.
What's the Serta animal?
A baby lamb. A baby kid.
A baby kid.
So mutton busting is when you are a little kid. It's like county fairs have it. And you ride a sheep like a bull for as long as you can. But it's always like little kids who do it. And maybe I shouldn't promote this because I'm not sure if they treat their
Is it
sheeps
cruel?
well. It might be kind of wrong. Maybe that's not something that we should talk about.
Let's keep this in.
Okay.
You're discovering that it may not be so nice.
I don't know if this is
Well, is it babies riding it?
it's babies. Yeah.
Strap a baby to a sheep and watch it fly.
That's actually what it is. That's wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Now I feel horrible because I got all hyped about that. Actually, never mind what I was going to say about mutton busting because I just realized that might be cruel and I don't want to promote that.
How about you come up with a new sport
Okay.
based on mutton busting?
Yeah, so it's cows all line up and we give them some cud and they chew on their cud. And the one who's got the best chomp wins.
How recently did you find out that cows chew their cud?
You said it to me like a year ago, and it's never left my head.
I knew it because you've been doing it lately. Joe's been walking in the room and putting his face to the side and going, chewing cud.
Just chewing some cud. I'm going to reverse the bad stuff with the good stuff.
Let's do it.
There's a place called the Gentle Barn in California where you can go and lay on a cow and have cow therapy. Mm-hmm. Talk about wonder appreciated.
Yes.
Gonna lay on a cow. Just can you imagine the breath of a cow?
It's very majestic.
And they don't care. They like love it.
No, cows are very personable.
Yeah, they want that for you.
Cows are personable. They're very intelligent, and they connect with humans as long as you're connecting with the cow and you feel comfortable with each other. And what you do is you go there and you can like do breath work. Like you follow the cow's breath and they just like relax. You just like lay in the hay with the cows.
God, guys, think about that, okay? Everyone's laid on like a golden retriever, right? Everyone's done that.
One of my favorite things.
Yeah, it's one of the best things on earth is laying on a golden retriever's tummy. That's like, oh, it's so nice. Now think of the animal is big enough to hold you like fully. You can cuddle a cow and then just have it kind of like breathe. And how relaxing does that sound? And the cow also
has a little bow in her hair.
And the cow has a little bow in her hair. Imagine that. I don't know if that's true, but She does?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Wonder appreciated cow therapy. Little wind down.
Little wind down moment.
Thank you for listening. If you made it this far and you're still awake, we appreciate you for being here.
Using this as a sleep cast. Could you imagine? There's so many random jump scare moments.
So many jump scare Cracker Jacks experiences.
But that's why we're winding you down right now, getting you ready for your sleep.
Time for night-night. You know what actually helps me to sleep?
What?
Counting sheep.
You actually count sheep?
Yeah, it works.
And what's a baby sheep?
A lamb.
So for our wind down exercise today, we're going to have you think about a star. Your favorite celebrity.
Think about a star.
No.
Joker reference. I want you to think about a star.
Oh, God.
Count those sheep.
How long can we do this, guys, before you hate us? How many Joker references does it take? Hey, Batty. How many Joker references does it take to get people to stop listening to a podcast? 1, 2,
or perhaps 3.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Shout out to the top tier patrons. We love you. Here it goes. Aaliyah Athman.
Anna Cantu.
Benjamin Samuels.
Delia Joe.
Devin Holloman.
Dylan Mislicky.
Explorer Nora.
Guillermo.
Jasmine May.
Lee Mayu.
Lindsay.
Meme.
Michael Williams.
MP Chiefs Cheevers.
Noelle Niemeier.
Nick Xenia.
And Very Tired Egg. I feel like a very tired egg.